Hey guys, so today I'm going to bring you guys my review of the Microsoft Explorer Touch Mouse. I've had this mouse for almost 2 weeks now, and I've been using it basically every day. Just using it with everyday work that I do, or what anybody would use a mouse for. And let's just jump right into this. So design-wise, as you can see, it's really nice looking, and it's very sleek. It has this ergonomic design, so that it fits comfortably in your hand. Right onto the bottom. On the bottom, it's just what you would normally see on any mouse. But as you can see, you have your nano receiver slot right here. So this is really cool if you're traveling a lot. You can just tuck this in here without having to worry about losing it. And here's the power button, and here's the battery compartment. So you just pop that off, and you have two AA batteries. So if we turn this on right here. If you notice, it has a blue light, and what that is Microsoft's BlueTrack technology, which from what I've read, it means that it allows this mouse to work on many different surfaces such as carpet, wood, granite, and glass. Although, that's from my experience, this mouse does not work on glass, regardless of the BlueTrack technology or whatever. And on the top here, this is where it starts to be to look different from any other mouse you see. Just because there is no physical scroll wheel, you actually have this touchpad, which Microsoft calls it the touch strip. And this mouse actually has 5 buttons. There's the normal left and right button, and you also have three buttons in the touch strip itself. What that is, the touch strip is subdivided into 3 groups, or 3 buttons I mean. The top third by default is page up, and the bottom third is page down. And the middle click, or the middle button on here, is just your default middle click. So the only thing touch about this mouse actually is just the touch strip. Everything else is the same. They're all physical buttons, and even I guess you could say the touch strip itself is actually a button. But it is kind of tricky just to get used to it, just because if you're like me, you're so used to having the scroll wheel, and you're having scrolling the wheel up and down for paging. And also one of the other problems is that you accidentally hit the page down or page up. I have the controls by default, so I find myself accidentally hitting the page up and page down buttons when I just want to middle click. So that's kind of annoying. But after a while, you kind of get used to it, and for the most part, it's pretty cool. So, and actually all these buttons are customizable to whatever you want them to be. We're using the software you can download from the internet. And so I'm just going to take that chance just to talk about the software real quick. So this is the Microsoft Mouse and Keyboard Center. This is the software that you need to be able to customize any of the buttons on the mouse itself. And this actually doesn't come with the mouse, but it is downloadable through the Microsoft website, or if you have a Windows computer, once you pop in the receiver for the mouse, it'll actually automatically download the software through Windows Update, so you have it already. So let me just give you guys the tour of the software. As you can see on the right here, you have your settings for each individual mouse or each individual button that you can set up to whatever your preference is. And as you hover over the setting, it'll actually highlight the button that you're going to set on the left side. So that's pretty convenient. So you know exactly what button you're gonna edit. And like I said before, it's a 5-button mouse, so your left, your right, your middle button, and then your top button and your bottom button. I just have it as a default, but you can change it to whatever you want. So let's just get right into it. So the left button, you can change to right click, middle click, double click, whatever. Let's go back. And for the most part, I'm sure everybody's gonna leave those the same. But these are the ones you're probably gonna customize. So the top button, I just have it as page up by default, or you can just disable it, or you have your Windows specific commands. I should have probably actually disabled that because I don't plan on really using it, but whatever. And here's the settings for the touch strip itself. so as your so for like you can adjust your sensitivity to scrolling and everything, and or you can have vibration on and off, and which I forgot to mention earlier. So because there's no scroll wheel, there's actually a vibration every time you scroll up and down on the touch strip, which is really cool because it actually um, it actually feels like you're doing something. It's not just not it doesn't just feel like you're not doing anything. So that's really cool. But that's basically the software, and let me just get you right back to the end of my review. Okay, so to wrap up, the Microsoft Explorer Touch Mouse is a pretty attractive looking mouse, and because of the BlueTrack technology, it can work on many different types of surfaces. Like I said before, like carpet, wood, granite, and glass. Although with my experiences, I have not been able to get it to work with glass. I don't know if that's just me or maybe that's just everybody, but that's just from my experience. And also the buttons are highly customizable to exactly how you want it. And but on the downside, the touch strips buttons aren't the greatest. And because it has this piano black finish, I don't know if you guys can see, but it does attract a lot of fingerprints. And at about $24 on Amazon, it's a pretty expensive mouse for what you get. But overall, it's a great mouse, and it just works. And from anybody that wants to use a mouse, that's kind of important. And although it has a bit of a learning curve, once you get the hang of it, it works really well. So if you're looking for a good entry-level mouse and want some of the limited touch features, such as this touch strip, and are willing to pay around 20 bucks, this is a mouse for you, I would say. If not, I would just stick with like a Logitech, something you can get for like 10 bucks. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and if you like anything you saw, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.